So I may or may not have just ran home and taken off the eye makeup that I had today. May or may not have just lost my freaking... Y'all, like, this must be how people feel when like shoes drop or tennis shoes drop, because I've never really like stand anything like a product for real and actually waited for the launch and everything. But I feel like I can't breathe. As soon as I heard about it and saw her video post, I was stalking her Instagram for that tweet. Well, not tweet. Stalking her Instagram for the post where she said she was going to drop the link for like the early launch on the 5th. Tell me why I pulled up to the... First of all, I was at work. Tell me why I pulled up to her page, y'all. It's just gonna be intermittent just breaks of me doing this. But tell me why I pulled up to her Instagram post, the one where she posted the link, and I was like 9 minutes late because, you know, work is trying to hinder me from my greatness, and it was already sold out. And so I would go to the comments, somebody said it was sold out at 6 minutes. I just knew this palette was gonna do numbers. Like, it couldn't not do numbers, honestly. It's Jackie Aina. I haven't really seen a palette. I haven't seen a palette that she's done. Like, she's done a couple collabs, of course, but not this, and then not with ABH as well, because ABH we already know is popping. Anastasia has always been there for us, so it's just like I had to get it. I had to. So I ended up getting, and I was really debating. So there's two options. There's like the special launch edition, which comes with like a bigger package. It's just more. If you just want to do the absolute most, there's that one, and that one is $55 just base. And then there's this one, which is like the regular everyday, not doing the absolute most, but still doing the most, you know, but not like, oh my gosh. This is the box it comes in, and this is the palette. This one was $45, and then you can add a brush to it for $10. So I wasn't really sure if, because you know how Anastasia Beverly Hills and a lot of other brands or companies, they have a brush in the palette sometimes if you get like some of the higher end ones. I wasn't really sure if it came with a brush or the extra $10 brush was the brush. I couldn't tell. So I got another brush just because, like, also why not? So this is the brush I got. We'll start here. You know, we gotta save the best for last. In this video, I know I just kind of jumped in, but like, why waste time? We are not going to be swatching them, because if you haven't checked out Jackie Aina's video on it, then like, what are you doing? Like, literally, what are you doing? Go watch it. And then come back for this look. But I got the A6 Pro brush, and it's just like a buff and blend brush. So let's see. I just felt like you couldn't have too many. Can't have too many blending brushes. I literally washed all my makeup brushes specifically for this. Like, y'all, anticipation is real. So anyway, yeah. So I'm not gonna swatch them. Go see her video, and honestly, like, I feel like if you're gonna swatch, like, just do the look, you know, like, at that point, I just like, you know, Jesus. Okay. So anyway, start from the outside. This is her packaging. I mean, it's gorgeous. It's iridescent. It's got a little pearlization. All those fun, fancy words you want to use. It's pretty. I think it's very Jackie. She always loves a good print. So we got a like little steak skin situation going on here. This is her logo that she said her husband made, which is really good. If you watch the video, her like promo video that she did with the lime green hair and everything, her earrings are this logo, which is like super cute, and I just thought it was a great touch. But anyway, so yeah, outside. Are y'all ready? Y'all ain't ready. So these are the colors. You know, we're just gonna take a moment to just okay, so boom, back into the look. So like, remember I said that I couldn't tell if it came with the brush or not. It does come with the brush, y'all. If you didn't know. Me personally, I had never I'm just not getting into eyeshadows, which is another reason why this whole thing was just like I've never been through this before, because I'm just not getting into actual like eyeshadows and eyeshadow colors and things like that. But when you support somebody and you really like are about what that person is about, like you really you know, support how they think, what they do, I think it's very important to also support the products that they then collaborate with or come out with, even if it's like your friend or a family member. If you really mess with that person, then all you can do is support. All you can do is support their art. So this is the brush that it came with, and it's a double-sided, so it has one buffing side and then like a more precise and dense brush on this end. All right, so we're going to jump into this look, and yeah, okay, let's just, all right, cool, let's go. All right, so we're just gonna start here, okay? Let's just start. Also, I have like a whole new setup. Y'all can probably definitely, I'm sure y'all can tell. We're gonna figure that out, but this is not the time to be figuring that out. So I'm gonna start out with my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. This is what I use as just my color primer. But yeah, y'all, like I was literally just telling somebody how I'm literally like not used to, you know, like being super hyped about a launch or anything like that. Like I do like makeup, and I do makeup, my own makeup, let me clarify. But I'm not like, I would definitely not consider myself like a makeup guru or anything like that. But some things come out and you just like them, okay? And you want it, and that's fine, that's perfectly fine. And I hate those people that are like, oh, you wasn't with her, da 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 da. First of all, we all was with her watching, you know, like, definitely always loved Jackie Aina. Lately, because she's always been there for people. She's always supported like what's best for not only Black women but women of color, and always advocated. I think that's the biggest thing. Is, you know, having someone who's like consistently in your corner, you know? Like she's never wavered on a good sis, okay? Never wavered on a good sis. Alright. Nothing to do with that. Me personally, I don't really care about fallout. I know some people do, but because I'm just gonna wipe it away at the end of the day. But anyway, I'm going into the palette. So I think I'm gonna go for, I think I decided this yesterday. I think I'm gonna go for like a purpley green kind of look, since a lot of the colors in the palette, let me take that out. A lot of the colors in the palette have some really good like purple tones. We got some purple glitters, and then I really just want to use Sponsored. Like Sponsored is just calling my name, so I feel like we're gonna create the whole look around that. Okay, that is what we're gonna do. But I think I'm gonna actually start out with Pinker, just as a base shade, and then we're gonna start going into the actual like purples and things like that. Whenever I do a look, I just kind of start somewhere, and then we just see how it progresses. Like I said, I'm not a makeup guru. I'm just a girl that likes to do my makeup. Oh, y'all, that was like a dab. You see how much product is on there? Y'all see how much product is on there? All right. Okay, so first of all, you do not need to dig at all. Like you don't. Because I clearly am used to the ghetto. Clearly I'm used to the ghetto. Look at that. Let me move this up a little bit. I'm clearly used to the ghetto and not these super, you know, really pigmented shadows and things like that. So clearly I gotta step my game up, y'all. Because this is easy. It just also makes, for someone who literally doesn't like do makeup, you know, like you might not know all the perfect combinations to blend, or you know, like to put this color down first and then this one, and then it'll create like a whole different look, like stuff like that. Like you might just not know that. We might not be there yet, which is perfectly understandable. So when a shade or a foundation or anything really just makes it easier on the consumer, I highly appreciate it, because your good sis We're gonna have to clean. What is this? That's not the point. All right. Y'all, that was a lot. So now we gotta work with this. All right, but we're gonna make it work. But yeah, when a branded product just makes it like 10 times easier to actually, you know, get their point across with the shadow, it just makes your life so much better. All right, so that was pinker, and on the camera, on camera it definitely looks like, I don't know, it looks more burgundy, but I would definitely call it like a Merlot, like a wine color, you know. Let me hurry up. Okay, I'm always a little in a rush, but all of that can wait at this moment in time. So next we're gonna go in with Big Wig. So for Big Wig, I'm just gonna put it in the crease and then kind of like buff it out, because I don't necessarily want it to be covering pinker, but I want it to be visible and evident. Okay. Also, all my brushes that are this color, like this pink and silver, are from ABH Cosmetics. So yeah. All right, so we're gonna take this smaller shading brush than the last one. It's brush 6. I'm gonna take that. We're gonna go into Big Wig. Look at that. Oh, Jesus. My roommates are probably like, what is happening? God, I'm trying, Jackie. I'm trying out a good sis, Jackie Aina. But also her videos are just freaking hilarious. I feel like a lot of YouTubers don't like to talk about other YouTubers on their channel, but like, YouTube is humongous. I'm not worried about it. And if you don't support y'all, then who will? Point blank period, who will, really. Alright, and then I'm gonna take a different brush to kind of shade that out, because we're gonna need to blend this. We're gonna need to blend this all together. So these pigments are, geez Louise, like, honestly, I was not prepared, as you can clearly tell with the pinker shade. I was not prepared. So I'm kind of shading it out into a B. Also, like I said, since I am a new eyeshadow user, y'all definitely give me some tips below. Like, if you have a certain technique that you like to do with your eyeshadows to get them just to like blend perfectly, or you know, something like that, let me know. I'm always open to tips and tricks and all that good stuff. Alright, so I'm gonna take that other brush that I used before, kind of knock some of the product off, but that same brush that I used for pinker, just kind of blend it. I have a scar on this eye that's so annoying, y'all, because it's like discolored. So even if I put, even when I put like concealer and stuff on it, it just, it's not very noticeable. Like, if I didn't tell you, you wouldn't know, but still, it's there. I got it when I was in the Appalachian Mountains. That video is actually up, honestly, if you want to go see how I got this scar on my eye. That's hindering my eyeshadow greatness. But actually, yeah, I got it like last summer, and it's just still there. I need to put some aloe on it. So next, to kind of like tone down this upper highbrow area right here, we're gonna take, actually, let me brush them off. But to tone that down, but kind of keep our theme a little bit, I'm gonna take ginger. So remember in Jackie's swatch video, because I know you watched it. This one is more of like an orange, burnt orangey kind of shade, and this one is more like my skin tone, more of the transition shade for me and the looks that I generally do. So I'm gonna use that one. I'm gonna use ginger to just kind of like soften things out, tone them down a little bit, and see, you can tell between the two, like this one now has a nice little gradient going on. Well, this one is just harsh. Ah! Y'all ever like went and tried to dip your brush in the wrong thing? Shambles. I just accidentally dipped it in edges. All right, back to ginger. Alright. What fell? I'm gonna take this brush, which is the one that came in the palette. It's the Anastasia, doesn't have a name brush, but it's double-sided. I'm gonna just take that and kind of blend everything. Since it doesn't have any product on it, we're just gonna start with that one. Or use that one. Now I'm not doing cut crease or anything. Like I want y'all to see full color payoff, colors blended together, like all that, okay? All right, so next, now that we have this big wig, well, pinker, the little bit of big wig in the corner and the crease, and then ginger on the highbrow. I don't know the names of any of these things. I'm just excited that Jackie has a palette, y'all. That's it. That's why we're here, okay? Next, I'm going to take, so now we're gonna go into sponsored. So sponsored is gonna go on the lid, all right? I feel like I just gotta use credit. Like I have to give credit where credit is due, okay? But like it's such a perfect color. Like it's a deep brown matte. I don't even know if the real like dimension and depth of the color comes through, but it's a really deep color. Also, it has a big, useful mirror on it. So anyway, so now we're gonna go into sponsored. So for this one, I'm gonna want to take a dense flat brush. I guess I could use. I was gonna use my BH. Make this brush. This is actually an elf brush. I don't remember when I got this, but anyway, I was gonna take this one because it's literally the perfect, like short, dense pack on that product brush. But I could also use the end of this one. So we're gonna use the end of this one for Anastasia's sake. I'm gonna spray it with a little bit of setting spray. Also, I gotta do a whole nother video about how I love Too Faced, but that'll come. Let me know if you want it. If you're like interested in trying Too Faced products, like I was, and hadn't done it before, I got the tea for you. I got all the tea for you, alright? So, let's see. I feel like my thing moved, but I don't remember it. Anyway, alright. We're going into our Good Sis sponsored here. And so this is a duochrome, like our Good Sis said. So let's see. And that is exactly what I was going for, people. Yo, even when you turn your head, it like changes. Ugh, I can't. Are y'all seeing this? I feel like I look crazy, but like, y'all see this? Y'all see it? Y'all see it? Okay. I know you do, so it's fine. Y'all let me know in the comments what color you're like most excited about. I'm going to take the same brush since it does have a little bit of like a fluff to it. It's not super dense. I'm gonna take it and kind of just blend this out with this crease. And I'm gonna go back. Oh, almost scratches now, but I can't because this look. But y'all, look at that. Woo. Ah! All right. I almost feel like sponsored should have been named Dwellers, okay? Because that's what this is giving me. This is giving me, I have money. This isn't giving me, I can afford to have an eyeshadow that just changes color on me. You know? gives me opulence, okay? Oh, I love it so much because it's kind of like it's, okay, clearly green. But then when you kind of turn it, it's like a coppery greenness. Alright. Just, and again, no cut crease, no nothing. I'll insert pictures to kind of try and capture this greenness for y'all in a second. Alright, so that's all I'm gonna do with that. But now we're gonna make it all come together, okay? So next I'm going to go back in with the brush that I seemingly have lost. Actually, I don't know where the brush went. So we're just gonna use this one, which is slightly bigger than the last one that I used. But that's fine. We're gonna take a little bit of big wig. So remember, this is ridiculously pigmented. We're gonna take a little bit, like a dab. A dab, okay? And then go back in that crease and just kind of give us a little bit of that color back. It's sponsored out here, just took our limelight. And the whole goal of this look is to let this sponsored color just shine. So that purple and everything is just to frame it, okay? We're just framing sponsored and letting it do its thing. I'm gonna give us a little smoke out on the side here. I kind of want to use credit, but I feel like that's gonna mess up a little. We're gonna say credit for, but then I feel like I gotta use it. All right, you know what? We're gonna use it, and then we're just gonna make that shit work. So I'm gonna just dab it, because again, it's just going right here. I also have to go out tonight, so I'm just about to leave this entire look on. So if you see this on my Instagram, hashtag follow me on Instagram, you know where the look came from and how to do it, because yeah, that it did a little something. Did a little something there. Because it doesn't necessarily, it's like I put the tiny amount on, so it didn't necessarily cover up sponsored on the edges. It didn't cover it up, but it kind of definitely deepened it a little bit, you know? I'm masquerading, baby. Yeah, credit's about to be a staple. Because it's just like the perfect little matte brown. But it's like depth. I keep saying depth because it's not just a matte brown. Like, it's not just, here's your brown and go, you know? Like, it's like, here's your mocha chocolate. I thought about this and I care about you. Matte brown, okay? That's what we're doing here. Okay. All right, cool. I think I'm gonna take this, just put a little bit more sponsored on there because, like, I want to be the most sponsored that we can be out here, guys. Also, I just love using this color. Like, I feel like I would just put this color on. I'm like, where are you going? Straight in Kroger. I'm going to Kroger. Oh, I love it so much. Okay, all right. Last thing, I'm gonna take the brush where I used Big Wig. And I'm just blending now. We're just making sure everything is nice and married together. But this is the exact look. Almost looks like a peacock, almost. Like, because you know how peacocks have that really beautiful, like, green, it's called iridescence. That really pretty green iridescence on their feathers. That's what this is definitely giving me. Like, she could have called this, I was about to say, she could have called this baby come and get this peacock feathers. Like, okay? Give me all your naming team, sis. All right, cool. I like it a lot. All right, so now I'm just gonna go and do the rest, which I still have foundation on from like way earlier today, but I'm gonna clean this up and then I'll come back. All right, lovely people, so this is the look I'm giving. A little purple green action going on, but I just want to say I gotta wrap this video up because like I said, I am late. Like my ride is here and I'm still filming, but it's fine. It's for Jackie. But yes, just want to do a big shout out and thank you to Jackie Aina for always being there for the people, never wavering in our own support and supporting. Therefore, we should never waver in support of her. And also ABH for just having great products, giving Jackie the opportunity, but also just literally providing us with quality. Thank you for providing us with quality because not everyone does. And I will catch you guys next time. I'll put all the links for everything in the description box below. Go check out Jackie's video for the her swatches and stuff, and then of course check out all the other looks that. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and tell me what you guys think of the look. Give me any tips or tricks, and ask me any questions. And I love you guys. Deuce.